you guys doing out there tonight? I'm the Creepy Kentuckian here. Just got off work and haven't done one of these videos in a while, and I've got so much stuff over the last like 2 or 3 weeks, and all this stuff I've gotten over the last 2 or 3 weeks, it's insane. Most of it I bought at one location, which I'll tell you about in a little bit. But this is all Blu-ray stuff pretty much. I think I might have a couple of DVDs I'll mention in here, but all these are Blu-ray discs pretty much. And this is stuff that I'd gotten either for like my birthday, which was a little over a month ago, or just stuff that I picked up, or screener copies of stuff. And let's go ahead and get right into it, because there's a bunch of it. A lot of this stuff I haven't seen, just because, you know, I'm a busy man. I mean, seriously, like, people probably don't realize that, but very rarely do I even have time to review stuff for the show, let alone, you know, watch stuff just for the hell of it, which a lot of this stuff is what I would be watching just for the hell of it. But alright, let's get into it. Okay, first one up is a movie that a lot of people have been talking about. Of course, I just have the slipcase because somebody's already borrowed it. I don't like loaning my stuff out, but, you know, ultimately, who gives a shit? The Blind Side, which comes with Warner's in this thing now. It comes with the DVD, Blu-ray, and digital copy, so you can watch it on all formats, which is kind of cool actually if you think about it, because even with this, like, you buy the Blu-ray, you'll still have a version that'll work on like everything, even HD DVD if you watch your DVDs on HD DVD player, so it's sort of funny. But the movie itself, I don't know, I thought it was a little overrated. It was not a bad movie, but there were certain parts in it that seemed a little racist to me. Believe it or not, yeah, even seemed racist to me. So I can understand why people, especially African American people, don't hold this movie in high regard. But it's an okay movie, and cool movie to watch with, like, a, you know, your family and stuff like that. My favorite part of the movie was the kid that played Sandra Bullock's son. I don't know what he'd been in before, but he was actually really good. And it's amazing that a kid that age isn't annoying. I know he's got to be like 8 or 9 years old, something like that. So, The Blind Side, yeah, it's pretty decent movie. I say it's decent. I don't think it was worth all the praise that it got, but whatever. I mean, but yeah, it's a sort of a football movie as well. So there's that one. Got sent this one right here, one of my all-time favorites. I marked out when I got it, just because I don't have it on DVD or anything, and I always love this movie. This is The Natural. Robert Redford, yeah, one of the first Robert Redford movies I remember seeing as a kid. This thing came out in like '84, and was on HBO and stuff like that by the time I was old enough, you know, to comprehend movies. And I was really big into baseball when I was a little kid, and I always loved this movie. And this is like the movie that sort of kick-started the baseball genre in Hollywood again, because after this you had movies like Bull Durham and Field of Dreams and Major League and stuff like that. But if it wasn't for this movie, The Natural, you wouldn't have seen those, I don't think, because this one was, you know, Robert Redford doing a movie like this sort of makes people take notice. I love this movie still to this day. It's a great movie. The Blu-ray is amazing, so if you're a fan of this movie, you would definitely want to get this Blu-ray. I don't know how much it is in stores. I don't think it's too much. Picture quality on this is just breathtaking. I mean, I was amazed at how good this looked, because this is Columbia TriStar. Usually the stuff that's transferred from them is like usually not that good, but has a lot of great special features in it, and a really long documentary. It's a great Blu-ray. I highly recommend anybody checking this one out. You'll have a lot of fun with this if you're a fan of the movie, especially. So, The Natural. Yeah, a lot of these, I think these 4 right here came in the last week. I actually got another one too that I guess I can just hold up a blank Blu-ray case and pretend that it's the movie. But Uncle Bill's actually watching it right now. We're going to be reviewing it probably in a couple of weeks. It's called Crazy Heart, with Jeff Bridges, and I don't want to talk a whole lot about it, but I really loved it as well. I thought it was a really awesome movie, and I'm glad that Jeff Bridges won an Oscar for it because he deserved it. He did a great job in that movie, and the Blu-ray is top notch as well. But I don't have it to show you, like I said.
Here it is. Pretend, folks. Pretend.
Next ones, I can mention these two in a row. These is Karate Kid 1 and 2. And oddly enough, they didn't release 3 on Blu-ray, which I thought was weird. Because you got the new Karate Kid coming out. So that sort of explains why these are out on Blu-ray, you know. But you would figure that they would put all of them, even the new Karate Kid, or the next Karate Kid, or whatever it was called. So, but I haven't seen these on Blu-ray yet. These are all-time classic films. I love these movies. So I'll get to reviewing them at some point. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of time to review them. I don't think these don't even come out for another week or so either. So, yeah, Karate Kid 1 and 2. Be interesting to see those in high def. Oh, go ahead. Next one I got, haven't seen this one either, so some people probably, you know, if you're looking for a review, you're not going to get it with probably the rest of these. I don't know if I've seen the rest of these. This is The Collector, which is Marcus Dunstan, I think the guy that wrote some of the Saw movies, did this one. And it's, you know, people either love it or hate it from what I've seen, you know, so far. I'll probably review this within the next couple of weeks on the radio show as well. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, we'll see. You know, we'll see as the sun's going down. Let's turn a light on here and brighten it up. But The Collector, no, I don't know. I got this one though to review as well. This is like, I don't know who the hell sent this. Genius Products. I don't even know they're still around, but The Collector. You know. Next one I just got this one in like yesterday. I have not seen it. I've heard good things about it. Mel Gibson's getting a lot of flack lately, and rightfully so. But I've always been a fan of Mel Gibson movies, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. And this one as well is also a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy from our good buddies at Warner Brothers, I think. Edge of Darkness. Oh yes. I have no clue when this comes out. I'm guessing it's either the 11th or the 18th when this one hits stores. But yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. And these are the screeners. All these are screener copies of stuff. And I guess I can mention this one, but we did a review for this already. Nightmare on Elm Street. It's awesome Blu-ray, if you didn't hear. So get that one as well. The next batch of Blu-rays that I got in, I got these a couple of weeks ago now, and ended up being one of the biggest bargains I have ever gotten on movies. As you all know, Movie Gallery, they're closed. Stores are closing all across the country in the United States. I think the company filed bankruptcy, so a lot of these titles are going to be cheap, but they're not going to be as cheap as what I got these titles for. Now, admittedly, I got a lot of these probably discs I wouldn't have bought otherwise, but the fact that they were that cheap, I couldn't say no. And when I tell you how cheap they are, you probably won't believe me, but trust me when I tell you, these things were that price. And I don't have much to say about hardly any of these because I haven't seen them. But go ahead and get started. And also, you'll notice that these Blu-rays are in these cases that the rental stores had these in. But since that time, and actually is why I got it out, got all these out so I can put them in their proper cases. I got a bunch of blank Blu-ray cases in, got them really cheap, so just to be proper, you know, I like to keep my collection proper, as another YouTuber says. Okay, first one up is Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, the sequel. I've never seen the original. I don't know if it's any good or not, whatever. the Changeling, not the original Changeling. This is the Clint Eastwood Changeling, and I'm really actually looking forward to seeing this because, you know, I'm a big fan of Clint Eastwood, anything Clint Eastwood. So, and it only adds more spice to it that Angelina Jolie being it, one of the hottest Jezebels ever of all time. Moon, which I've heard a lot of people talk about. The guys over at the Blue Inferno did a really good review on this, and they really put this movie over. So yeah, look forward to seeing Moon. This one, I had to get it because the cover was just so cryptic and bizarre, especially if you know how the girl died. Deadline, Brittany Murphy, which is actually how she died. She died in a bathtub, which is weird. And this was like one of the last movies she had came out. Next one up is 7 Pounds, Will Smith. Have no clue about this movie. I did like The Pursuit of Happiness though, and it's done by the same guy, so maybe it's good. Lakeview Terrace, one of the 24 films that Samuel L. Jackson did last year. Yeah, I don't know about it. Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf. Max Payne with Mark Wahlberg. I've heard a lot of people say this sucks, but again, for the price I paid for this, whatever. You guys are really gonna laugh at this, whatever. And this is actually like the 2-disc. It has both discs in it as well. Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Never seen this. Don't know if I want to see it, but again, I got it. It was cheap. Marley and Me. How could you just not love that cover? That's just like the cutest cover ever. So I got it. And there's Marley grown up. And the last one is The Day the Earth Stood Still, the remake with Keanu Reeves, which I actually saw a little bit of this and didn't think it was too bad. I just didn't. So I want to see the rest of it. I actually have the original Day the Earth Stood Still on Blu-ray as well. So this will add to the Day the Earth Stood Still collection. So you see these I got here, right here, you know, Blu-rays. I'm not going to tell you exactly how much I paid for them. I will say this though. For the price of these Blu-rays, and I did pick up a couple of DVDs just because it was so ridiculously cheap. Just stuff that I wanted to see that I'd never seen. The Usual Suspects, which, believe it or not, I've never seen this movie. And Fever Pitch, which is, I actually like this movie quite a bit. And I love Drew Barrymore. So, how could you not? Look, oh God. Anyway, you can buy 3 DVDs at Big Lots. You know, $3 DVDs for the price of what I paid for all this. So you can't say no to that, folks. So I've got a lot of stuff to watch. Who knows when I'll get to watching it. Just wanted to do this update, and I'm going to put these in the proper cases here in just a second so they'll look proper. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the update. Check out the website. Interesting thing enough, this Friday is going to be the first time in, I think, 3 years that we have done May of the Dead. So I think we're going to be talking all zombies starting this Friday. It's time to bring it back. So anyway, we will be back this Friday talking to you guys, and some Blu-ray goodness is always going on in the Casa de la Creepy. So you check us out over the website. It is DEADPIT.com.